Uh-oh. We lost you, Cam. Uh-oh. Okay. Max, could you unplug that and hand me that down there easily? You're right, Tomash. We should have tried this right away. We just dropped out. Oh, he could hear us, but we couldn't hear him. Okay, yep, now we go. Here we go.
You ready?
We're back, Cameron. We're back.
Endless pour.
Okay, I hit this commercial. We'll come right back here in a minute.
Okay, that sounds
If
good.
it sounds
Appreciate
this
you,
good,
Cam.
Just imagine how it tastes.
Just hang on when y'all went down.
What's that?
Oh, yeah.
No, just hang on when y'all just got off.
No, I appreciate you. You did the
Pepsi
right
Zero
thing.
Sugar.
You did the right thing there, so
Let
thank
your
you.
taste decide.
You're listening to Baylor Baseball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
From high atop Irvin Rasmussen Ballpark on the campus of Texas State University in San Marcos, we welcome you into the final midweek game of the year for the Baylor Bears. Coming off a series win over Texas Tech, they take on Texas State this evening. Appreciate you being with us on this Tuesday night alongside Tom Barfield. I am Derek Smith. Cameron Savoy is our producer at our studios in Waco. For the Bears, it is the last non-conference game of the regular season, and a big one too, a Texas State team at 27-21 that represents a quad 2 game, and in the month of May especially, vocab words like that mean something, as the Bears know that they've got to finish strong to give themselves a shot to reach the NCAA tournament. The challenge is this is a good Texas State team, but the opportunity is, Tom, a win really could help you as you look to go on a run at the end of the season.
Yeah, and here's the thing. They being the ball club, can't look ahead. You and I can. And it's this game. It's the 3 in Waco against UCF, and then it's the 3 in Salt Lake against Utah. Derek, you've got to get on a run. You've got to go 5-1, 6-0, 4-2 at the worst. That you put yourself in that position, and now what do you do with the results? I mean, you know what you need to do. Now it's about going and doing it. And it starts tonight here in San Marcos.
Kate Hansen gets the start for the Bears, a senior right-hander on the hill, versus Titan Targach, a freshman for Texas State. That is this evening's pitching matchup. Both teams sounds like will ride their starters as long as they can, but we also know this is a bullpen kind of day. And Tom, let's be honest, the team has played well in a number of areas as of late, but unfortunately the bullpen has not been one of them. We're going to hear Coach Thompson's thoughts on that in just a little bit. You know, the guys who have been reliable out of the bullpen have struggled all at once in the last couple of weeks. I wouldn't be shocked if we see some of those main guys tonight to try to get a good inning in.
Derek, isn't it ironic that earlier in the year, if you would have asked me, I'd have told you the strength of pitching would have been the bullpen. You had guys that you could flat count on, from Bunch to Atkinson, and you know, you had 2 or 3, 4 guys out there that you really felt, when you handed them the baseball, you really felt that your ball club was in good shape. Now it's kind of reversed. The starting pitching has given you quality innings and put you in a position to win, and the bullpen has scuffled some. So it's interesting how things can change in a hurry, but I hope tonight that we are able to get some of these guys back into the ball game, get them on the horse, so to speak, and get them feeling good about things as we head into the final home series at Magnolia Field at Baylor Ballpark with Central Florida coming to town.
Well, here on this Tuesday night, one other bit of intrigue we are watching, and it's a big one. Tice Armstrong tied the Big 12 single-season home run with a 6-inning rocket on Sunday against Texas Tech. His next home run will give him the single-season record all to himself. If you are wondering, the wind is blowing out to left field this evening.
You know, and what's ironic about Tice, Derek, and you know this, and Max Calderon is in the booth with us as well, and he knows this. Tice stopped me downstairs earlier this evening and just wanted to chat. I mean, he just wanted to have a conversation about anything but baseball and home runs. He's that kind of guy. He was just, what's going on, how things doing. He is so low-key, and he's so about other people. He is a very interesting guy. and a very humble human being.
Easy guy to root for sure.
Indeed.
We're about 15 minutes away from the start of this one at Baylor and at Texas State this evening. We'll take a timeout, and when we come back, we'll hear the thoughts of Bears head coach Mitch Thompson straight ahead as we get you ready for Tuesday Night Baseball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
We don't just build trucks. We build something that's meant to last. That's why the 2026 Toyota Tundra isn't just built in Texas. It's built by Texas. Every line, weld, and seal, shaped with the pride, heat, and strength that only Texas really knows. The Tundra is built to tough it out and to take it easy. Built to carry tradition and to make new ones. Built to roll with the punches and to go the distance. Built stronger, built louder, built here. The 2026 Toyota Tundra. Built in Texas, driven everywhere. Test drive at your local Toyota dealer or visit Toyota.com today. Toyota. Let's go places. Feature availability differs based on trim. See Toyota.com for details.
Gotcha.
You're listening to Baylor Baseball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Game number 48 of 54 as we welcome you back into the visiting broadcast booth at Irvin Rasmussen Ballpark here. Baylor and Texas State this evening. Baylor in its final non-conference tune-up of the season and looking to continue to build on the weekend series victory against Texas Tech. Well, as we talked about earlier, I think we all know really the highlight of the last week has been just the absolute tear that Tice Armstrong has been on. He's had a good year, but a week and a half ago he was at 14 home runs, which was a really good year, but I don't think it was a full picture of what was to come in this past week. He hit 2 home runs on Sunday to conclude the prior week against Arizona State, and then this past week went 9 of 16 with 9 extra base hits, 9 RBIs, 5 home runs, 4 doubles. He is now tied with Charlie Carter for the Baylor single-season home run record. He's the Big 12 Player of the Week, the Big 12 Newcomer of the Week. He's the National College Baseball Writers Association National Hitter of the Week, Player of the Game, Perfect Game National Player of the Week, and is a member of the Baseball America National Team of the Week. Tom, you got all that?
Yeah, I do. Could you do it again, Paul?
As long as I'm looking at my notebook, I can do that. All deserving honors.
They are, and go ask him about them. I mean, he's not going to talk about it. I mean, he's that kind of guy. But, man, is he – have you ever seen anybody go on a tear like this in all your years of college?
Nor not like this.
No, not, I mean, and we've seen some good guys and some good teams and some good individual play, but nothing like this.
Well,
nothing like this.
You're right, Tom. And as you said, Tice Armstrong not one to talk about himself, but Mitch Thompson will talk about Tice in today's pregame comments.
Absolutely. Really happy for him, happy for all the attention he gets and all the attention he brings to our program. He's a fantastic representative of Baylor and our program. And so, yeah, keep hitting him, Tice. Keep hitting him.
So if I was he's a senior, and if I was a scout from a pro team, and I'm asking you, so what's he like? What's he bring to the clubhouse? What's he bring to the dugout? What would you say?
Oh, I've told every pro scout that I talk to, I said, this guy's got to be on your list. If he's not on your list, you're blowing it. And one of the deals is that, hey, man, he's hitting 21 home runs at Baylor. That's not like hitting 21 at so many other places. He's hitting 21 here. Our place plays big. It's a fair yard, and when you hit like that, you've got to take notice of it. The other thing is, I say, he can flat defend over at first base. He's a good defender. He's a pretty good athlete for his size. He's an unbelievable person with an unbelievable work ethic. I said he'll make every guy in your organization better just by being a better person. So, I'm hopeful that Tice, at the end of the year, whenever that comes, that he gets an opportunity to do it. I'm going to do everything I can to try and make sure that they dang sure aren't looking past 21 home runs at our place.
Yeah, and we want to see him in as many games in green and gold as possible as we visit with Bears.
Under 330.
And Brighton Clements back in the lineup. I know he's been an injury, but his bat would be nice to have back.
Yeah, we got Brighton back as a DH, and and he's not ready to play position yet, but he'll DH for us. We need to get to his 300. batting average back in the lineup and swing the bat here tonight, and hopefully be able to have him available all weekend.
J.J. Kennett moved up in the lineup as well, and I mean, it just seems like, especially as the year's gone on, his bat has continued to pick up.
Yeah, and we're dealing with a left-handed starter here for Tech that I mean, we're. So who am I going to hit behind Tice to try and give Tice a little protection? And that's really that thought. At least I'm hitting JJ with a 300 batting average, behind him. So if you don't throw to Tice, well, then now you're going to have to throw to a guy who's been pretty hot and swinging the bat well as. Got to get them back. Got to get them back going. And I think the biggest thing for us is
Yeah, I know.
show confidence in them, to keep talking positively to them.
You hear the station okay?
Try and get them to focus on attacking the strike zone and attacking hitters, and not hoping for strikes and not hoping for stuff, but attack, and let the chips fall where they may. And the guys will work at that. So yeah, we're trying to if we get a couple of them back with the way that our starters are throwing, we'll be in really good shape. It's been a little bit of a struggle out of the pen here in the last couple weeks.
Well, you mentioned the starters, and I know we'll talk about them more as we head into the weekend against UCF, but man, to get 6 innings at least from all three, first time that's happened since 2017 for this program, that's got to put a smile on your face.
Well, it does, and it's such a big thing in the game of baseball. It's been a huge struggle here the last couple of years, just getting somebody to go out there and give you 5, and so it's a big deal because it really saves your bullpen, and it doesn't make you dig quite as deep into your depth on the mound. So we need to be good, and hopefully Lucas and Zach and Ethan can do it again this weekend.
Speaking of starting pitching tonight, Cade Hansen gets the start. What would you like to see over the course of 9 innings play out if you could draw it up this evening?
Well, I really want Cade to go out there and give us 2 or 3. I'd love for him to go out there and really be sharp. And, we've seen the ball, fastballs up to 94 with good sink and keep the ball on the ground. This is a park that plays small at times here in San Marcos, especially when the wind goes out, and it's going out a little bit today. So we'd love to see him keep balls on the ground as much as possible, and let us make some plays for him that way.
When you get to the month of May, you think about what's at stake, and yet there's the challenge of also you just got to focus on one game at a time, because every game in front of you is a challenging one that you can win. How do you balance that? I mean, is it something the team thinks about, or is it just as easy as going about your business?
Well, we've just been focused on it and told the guys all for the last several weeks. Again, I'm constantly saying to the guys, hey, today's the most important game of the year. It's the only game you got. This is the only one you're guaranteed of today. This is it. So let's go take care of this one. And, so they get tired of hearing that from me, I think, as many times as I say it, but it's definitely true. And
good call, yeah, I would do that.
Most important game of the year for us. It's the only one we can have anything to do with. We'll either leave here feeling good or we won't. And so let's go win it.
Coach, go get them.
Thanks. Appreciate it, Derek.
Thank you. Bears head coach Mitch Thompson with his pregame comments. It is Baylor and Texas State coming up on the road in San Marcos right after this here on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Hey, Derek.
Hear that?
Hey, I got an idea.
It's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar.
What can we do if I just leave my phone on and y'all can hear the station that way? That'll be okay?
Listen to that endless pour. Pure refreshment.
All right.
If it sounds this good,
Okay.
imagine how it tastes. Oh yeah, so good. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste
Sounds good.
guide.
If you need a trailer, Flat Rock Trailers has got you covered. From light-duty single-axle utility trailers to the Big Tex tandem duals. We also carry a full line of enclosed cargo trailers. Need a motorcycle trailer? We've got them. Need a dump trailer? We've got the largest selection in the state. Oilfield trailers? We carry a full line of Big Tex trailers to handle all your needs. Trailer repairs? We repair all makes and models. We'll even rent you a trailer if you need to use one.
won 3 of their last 4. This is a quad 2 game for the Bears, and it is their last non-conference road game and an opportunity to continue some momentum that they built over the weekend, although there's still some work to be done RPI-wise. Baylor with the number 66 overall RPI in the nation. Oh, Cameron said we did drop. We did drop.
Better than potluck at a church.
Okay, here we go.
Next time you need to feed 10 or more, call an order of Rudy's Group meal.
Next in line. You're listening to Baylor Baseball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Well, we apologize for the technical issues and ask that you would bear with us this evening here on the road as working to deal with it as best we can, but our line's back to Waco here in San Marcos. Maybe a little iffy right now, but we're going to see if we can get those fixed. But we will be with you here tonight on the Baylor Sports Media Network and on our Inside the Booth cam, which you can find on the Baylor Athletics YouTube channel. Go online to youtube.com/Baylor Athletics, and you can find the video of tonight's game here in San Marcos. I say the video, it's the video from Inside the Booth of Tom and me, not the video of the game itself. Out on the mound right now for Texas State, Titan Targach is warming up. Targach, a freshman left-hander who's 1-4 on the year with an ERA of 6.66. He has 25 strikeouts and 22 walks in 25 2/3 innings. Opposing batters are hitting .292 against Targach. He is a freshman who's seen regular action for this team out of Flatonia High School in Flatonia, Texas, and I would imagine whether it goes up or down, he is eager for that ERA number to change. And it is coming into the night man's number and all. And for the Bears, a lineup that this weekend, they didn't score a lot on Sunday, Tom, unfortunately, after 8 runs in the opener and 10 runs in the Saturday game against Texas Tech. But one thing the Bears did this past weekend was avoid the strikeout. They put the ball in play quite a bit. They were able to hit the ball hard at times. Of course, we told you what Tice Armstrong did. You saw Travis Sanders, who was 6 for 11 on the weekend against his former club. Some daring on the base paths was a big part of thing, and that's going to need to continue to be a thing tonight and then this weekend and next weekend as well.
Hey, we've talked about it. I like the approach of this club. Is when they have the opportunity, Derek, when the opportunity presents itself, they're not afraid to run. They're not afraid to go hit and run. They're not afraid to steal a bag. They're not afraid to go first to third. Sometimes you get thrown out. I mean, that's just part of the thing, but I like the fact that they're very aggressive when they get those opportunities.
Well, here comes Travis Sanders to the plate. We're about to get this going on a Tuesday night. Baylor and Texas State. 84 degrees our game time temperature with wind blowing out to left field at 11 miles an hour. Titan Targach is ready. He throws the first pitch, and it is ripped back up the middle, grounded into center field, base hit. That's the way this game begins. Travis Sanders, his 7th hit in his 12th at-bat, and he is aboard for Pearson Reebok. Reebok hitting .197, a homer, and 14 runs batted in. Right now, a lot of options you've tried in the 2-hole have yet to click, and Reebok got it done last year. You're still hoping he can find a groove, or someone can, as Reebok steps into the left-handed batter's box. We'll give it the umpires and the Texas State defense here in just a moment. Here is the stretch in the pitch in this lefty-lefty matchup. Reebok squares, pulls back, and the fastball is high, ball 1. It is Brian Oberholzer calling balls and strikes. Matthew Hansen, the first base umpire. Chase DeLeo at second, and Reagan Wilkins, the umpire, at third. Give you the Texas State defense in just a moment. Reebok squares again and bunts it up the first base side. This is going to get the job done. He almost beats it out, but a nice out-of-the-glove flip from Justin Vassis is in time to retire Reebok. And there's one away, but that's a 4-3